TV, Tiffany.
Be kind. Alright, let's check in with the Goodwill to see how stupid or useful their things were as we went to back to school shopping for necessities at the Goodwill.
Alright, so this time for the Goodwill we went together, so we helped each other find and see the things that are in the store, so we weren't...
Right? So we're not surprising each other this time, but we were able to help each other to be like quality and quantity and things like that. So it was very useful for extra eyes to catch things because we definitely caught things that the other ones didn't see. So Sharla arrived early actually, so she found a hidden like section in the Goodwill that was exciting.
I guess when you think of Goodwill or thrift shopping, we always think used. Everything that's been donated, because I totally drop off my stuff at the Goodwill all the time. So I think of those items and I'm like, I'm not gonna go rebuy my stuff. Well, there's a whole new section.
It's a true story.
Of brand new things. And I was really surprised how cool some of those brand new things were. So here's a plug to the brand new Goodwill section. There was some cool stuff over there.
Right? Super interesting. And all different types of things from beauty care to wall hangings to first aid things and emergency kits to just fun decorative things.
Even
awesome.
School-wise, I found a music stand. So if your child is learning an instrument and they need to practice at home and they had brand new in the box for $8, so they'd hold up their music and they can play their instrument. I thought that was really cool. Right. Now, none of my children need that, so I didn't buy it. But I'm telling you, it was there.
It was, and it was cool. And actually, I did pick up one item from that, so why don't we start with that item?
All right, let's go for it.
Because it was in the new area. So, can you even see it because it's like clear and wheat. So, but check it out. So then you set it down and then I can type on my laptop, pull up my Google Docs on my phone, or you know, sneak your Facebook while you're doing class. Shh, don't tell your kids that.
I was gonna say, what the kids are really doing.
Right?
But think about it, with all the technology our kids have to be on all the time,
Yes.
I feel like our phones are our computer a lot of the time, right? I know Tiffany's used that feature a lot to be able to access her documents. So.
Sure do. So this was a win for 89 cents. Brand new and everything. My daughter's already ripped it off because she thought it was hers and was all excited, and I was like, back off my new toy. So we'll see who ends up with it in the house, her or me.
Right? Or if there was, I would say if you could buy another, but...
Oh, we went back today so I could take extra pictures of things that were around, and there was no more. Like, one whole section that we looked at was like, poof, gone, and other awesome things were up, and I was like, note to self, buy the 89 thing in bulk.
Right? If you like it, don't wait.
Don't wait.
Okay, now we learn.
Alright, so there's that.
Alright, so my first find that I want to share is something that I've already talked about at the other stores, but at the Goodwill I was really impressed. So, as I throw it on the table. So I did find there's a book section, and the children's books were all 49 cents a piece. I'm totally like that beat the Target dollar spot, and then at the Dollar Tree for their activity books. So this was the cheapest book I found, and again, there was several books there. This was just the one I got that looks brand new.
Right, I was like, it's not even like destroyed, like the spine isn't broke or anything. This is awesome, and you can't have too many books.
You really can't. And if you're trying to build a library and you're not too picky on what exactly you're going for, I feel like you find something fun in that section. And so I was really pleased with that to add to my kids' libraries so they can keep reading books. And again, really price-wise, like on the back, it says $3.99. So then if I had gone to half-price books, so it would have been about $2. Yep. And again, 49 cents.
Right, it looks brand new.
Yes.
All right, so my next thing has a bind on it too, but it's not quite as exciting as that, maybe for my teens. I think they would have preferred a regular book. But, bam! Check it out.
We're back to school shopping, you get binders, right?
These are a necessity. Like, you can't do school without something that holds your paper and your subjects together and helps with organization. So, 3 different colors, 3 different binders. They all have the little doodah thingy. They all worked. It was amazing. And they're sturdy. Like, when you get these at Walmart for $1, they're not this sturdy. And this one was $1.19, and they all have the clear plastics on them so the kids can decorate their own outside things. They all have the pockets inside. They have everything that you need for $1, and it's sturdy. And last year's Walmarts, they didn't last. I'm sad to say that. Sorry, Walmart, but it didn't last. So I'm really excited that these are a better brand. and hopefully they'll take them through the whole school year.
Right, and I also, in that section, just like the books, any of the binder sizes were that just over $1 price.
Yep.
And so there was like the 3-inch guys or whatever. So if you had some, like I wanted a bigger binder, that option was there. Whereas at Walmart, you're definitely paying more for a bigger binder.
Yes, like that was impressive too. It almost made me feel like I should have bought the bigger binder for $1 instead of the little ones, but I'm like, I don't know what I need to do with a giant massive
No, they just, if you don't have a purpose for it, you just think you need it.
Right.
I know that.
I'm just that person. That's why you have to come with me.
So going back to school necessities, there was a whole pack of the 2-pocket portfolios with the center brads. Over the last few years, I have had a big problem finding the pocket folders with the brads when I go to my back to school shopping. So I was really impressed to find these. So a whole pack of 10, and it was only $1.99, so about 20 cents a piece. I call that a win if I can grab them all at one time. Again, they're still packaged, so the corners kind of rubbed a little, but I mean, brand new, people. I was impressed.
Right.
A necessity. It means when I go pick up all my other stuff, I don't really need these anymore. I got them.
Right, because at Walmart they have those big, huge, and even at Target, like the big boxes that are half cut open and everybody's skimming through them and stacking on top. Because this is what everybody wants, is the one with the brads. Awesome find. All right, my turn. This is my last one. I'm so excited. Check it out. It's a backpack out of Goodwill for $5, name brand. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We found tons of bags over there, and they were all $5. Didn't matter if it was the Eddie Bauer cross the chest long strap computer bag with all the gizmos and gadgets in it, or there was like leather carry-on bags, there was purses and backpacks, and all the zippers work. And there's like 1,000 pockets, which my son will love and never be able to find anything. And the pockets have pockets. Pocketses. and like it's got like the little mesh bags for your water bottles, which they'll need. And you're probably thinking, you're a crazy woman. What do my children need backpacks for? Because we're all stuck inside, schooling in the house. It's so much fun. Because this is how my kids keep their stuff organized. Like we've done the homeschool rooms, we've done the bookcases, we've done the cabinets, we've done all those things. And over the years, it's all just kind of fizzled out, and my kids just want it all right here. That they pull one subject out at a time and they stack it on the table when they're done. And when everything's out of the backpack, then they're done. And they put it all back into the backpack, and then the backpack goes away. And I have a living room or a dining room again, and I don't have everything everywhere. So I enjoy this, and I'm glad they enjoy it because it works in our house really well.
There you go.
All right, what's your last awesomeness?
Okay, so my last thing, you might not think of when you think of back to school shopping, but when I found it, I was like, that is super handy. So I found their electronics section and just a simple basic alarm clock. And my older kids, I've transitioned them to alarm clocks, and I have another child who's gonna be transitioned soon into the world of alarm clocks. Okay, so here's the alarm clock. I was really impressed because it's actually really hard to find a standard basic boring alarm clock.
Which is weird.
Well, there's a lot of ones that work with our phones and have speakers and music and lights. It's really exciting. However, my kids' phones stay downstairs, and so I just need something basic that'll wake them up. So we're gonna plug it in and show you. There was a couple that I had choices between, and this was the one that I feel like really showed up well with the numbers, and it has the buttons that are really nice to push. It's not too difficult, and it, you know, you heard the sound. See, I see it. I want it to interact. I'm not gonna turn it off.
Snooze. Power. Hold. Press and hold. Sometimes I'm the smart one.
Anyway, so it's super handy, and so now this daughter gets the chance to be in charge of her schedule and wake herself up and get going in the morning when her older siblings are already going. So I feel like this is an awesome tool, and somewhere I have not thought of to look for used electronics, because when I needed an alarm clock in the past, I kind of hunted down the Target, Walmart sections and found something, but this was only $3.99. I didn't find anything that cheap. And it still looks great. I'm not complaining. I think this is a total win for what I found at Goodwill.
Super impressed. If you've never gone to the Goodwill because you think of it as just a clothing store, I would totally hit it up and walk around to see, does yours have a new products area, and what is your electronics? Do they have the little plug-in so you could try things out? Some other dude was there plugging in, I don't know what he's putting, whatever, but he was doing things. So we did skip the clothing for the most part. I do have a very specific thing. I'm trying to hunt down jeans for my son. I don't know why you can't find boy pants anywhere.
Boys are hard on their pants.
Right.
And it's harder too because our boys are now teenage adult sized boys,
Right.
which is very specific sizing, which is really hard to find at a thrift store.
So we did skim through the men's section of their jeans and did not find anything. We even looked for the tag color that's 50% off. So if you've never been to Goodwill, they do a specific tag. I think it's weekly.
Yeah,
it changes weekly. Yeah, because it was still blue when I went back today.
So it's a color for the whole week.
Yep.
So you can see as you look at the prices, oh, this one's a red tag, a blue tag, a green tag. And then if you look at the sign at the front of the store, oh, I'm looking for blue tags because they're 50% off. So that was this week.
Right. So no jeans. I was sad. But we really didn't look through the rest of the store because we knew what our next thrift store finds were going to be, and that's what we're really excited to talk about next time is our awesome thrift store. I'm like, do I make hints? It's so awesome.
Too much hinting.
So those are our Goodwill, good finds, good deals.
Thanks for checking it out, and we think we found some pretty useful and not so much stupid stuff at the Goodwill.